Our last question of the night before we move on to closing comments will go to Dan Muhlbauer. And Dan, tell us, this question was sent in by a listener, do you own a personal computer? Are you able to use Microsoft Word? Are you able to scan documents and send emails? And also, how do you plan to communicate with your constituents? In other words, are you tech savvy?
I am not tech savvy, but I do have our own computer upstairs. We have our own office upstairs. And anybody that wants to contact us, we have our email addresses. And I also have a wonderful secretary that handles a lot of my work and puts it right in front of my desk, so she makes life much easier for me. That really works. But yes, we do have our personal computer that people can get a hold of us at any time they wish. We can send documents out, we can receive documents, we can do whatever you wish.
I'm much better in person than I am any other way. I love to talk on the phone. My lovely assistant is extremely tech savvy, and I will have a clerk in Des Moines that will be tech savvy. And I understand that it's the way of the future, and I will figure it out. It's not that complicated.
Thank you, gentlemen, for answering the questions that we presented to you tonight. We'd like to move on now to closing statements. And because of the coin flip we had earlier, it was predetermined that Dan Dirks will have the closing statement first.
Tonight, as I stand before you, I do not see this as an opportunity. I see this as an obligation. The people in District 51 deserve a voice that will be heard. We as Iowans have got to get the message out. Bring your industry to Iowa. Iowans will give you an honest day's work for an honest day's pay. We must have policy that will take the uncertainty out of how much control the government has. Remember, the best form of government is the least form of government. My main concern is jobs, the economy, and out-of-control government spending. The foundation at the Iowa House needs work. We must restore moral integrity to state government. But first, we need to address the leaky roof. Jobs, the economy, and out-of-control government spending. I ask that you vote your conscience on November 2nd, knowing that I will do the same. Vote Dirks. Thank you.
Thank you again for putting this event on, and for everyone out there listening or here in person. It is so important that the voters get to hear a different point of views, because really we could not be more different. I am running for this seat because I believe we must have real solutions for our economy, schools, farms, infrastructure, and senior citizens. I will embrace ideas from Republicans, Democrats, and Independents, and anyone who cares about the future of Iowa deserves to have a voice. I will be that voice in Des Moines. I believe that we must focus on our economy by making sure that small businesses can get the capital from banks to open their doors. Just like I have done as a supervisor, we must hold the line on taxes so businesses are attracted to Iowa. Finally, we must make sure that Iowa workers are not being undercut by illegal immigrants who CEOs unknowingly hire. Our education system must prepare our children for the jobs of the future. We will do this by making sure that the funding getting to the classroom and not to the bureaucrats in Des Moines. Taking care of our children is not only good government, it is good investment. I am a supervisor, family farmer, husband and father of 3. I will bring to Des Moines the common sense that I learned growing up here and the ideas that I heard on the doorsteps of the houses of Independents, Democrats, and Republicans. Thank you so very much for your time.
We'd like to thank both of our candidates here tonight and remind everyone that a podcast of tonight's debate will be available at 1380kcim.com. Also, tonight's debate has been videotaped for CBTV, Channel 18, and that'll be replayed each Monday night from here on out till the night of the election. So please take advantage of those opportunities. And again, thank you to our candidates. Give them a nice round of applause. And that will conclude the next debate. Remember, election night is November 2nd.